Hey everybody, it's Rich and Mike with this week's What's Hot. So let's dive right in. What's hot? Our sale coming up. So starting Thanksgiving Day through Sunday, Thanksgiving Day, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, big sale going on. Information's on our website, so definitely check out the flyer there. You stop in the store, we'll give you a flyer. We're going to talk about a few things that we have here today that will be a part of that sale. So let's get started. Let's start with some of these firearms you have on. What you got over there, Mike?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Rich, for introducing me, and it's great to be back on What's Hot. Thank you. I know the audience has missed me. So we've got the new Nitro Fires. I think we actually featured these when we first got them in, but we just got a few more in, and we actually have all the working pieces, so that makes it even more exciting.
Nice.
So what's really great about the Nitro Fire is it utilizes the new federal fire sticks. So generally speaking, for those who don't know, when you have a muzzleloader, we got several parts. We have a primer, we have the bullets, we have all these different pieces. So the big thing here is these fire sticks are going to allow you to simply put a primer in the back end, stick it right in the back of the gun, and then load your bullet. So all your powder is already pre-loaded, pre-measured in there. They come in 100 grains, 120 grains. For whatever you like, the 100 grains will generally be for people shooting 250 grain bullets. The 120s will be generally for people around the 300 grain. A lot of other features, but that's kind of really the big news and notes on this. So with muzzleloaders, the technology has always been changing towards ease of use. So getting rid of the breech plug, having these easily disposable things, like it's just getting more in line with a regular rifle. So we're really excited for those and to have them in stock.
Yeah, that really helps simplify that. That's nice. So let's switch over to fishing for a little bit. So Vanfords, we've been talking about the Vanfords. We've been getting them in. Big news is we've got the 500 and the 5,000 sizes in, both new sizes for that series reel, that class reel. So we've got the 500 here, and we've got the 5,000. This is going to be perfect. My favorite reel is the smaller CI4s for perch and trout, all your smaller fish, crappie. These are great for that. Go really well on like a St. Croix panfish rod. Really light reel, really light rod. Some 8-pound braid on that would be perfect. And then the 5,000. So for striper guys, for big bull reds, for some of your larger saltwater applications, the 5,000 size is going to be great because it's really lightweight. So with new lighter weight rods like the Shimano Zodius, we use a lot of those for jigging for stripers and in the bay, inshore applications. Those will be great, and it gives you that extra line capacity, which is nice. So I know that's a size that people have been looking for a long time out of Shimano for a CI4 size reel. We've got it now.
That was what I was just going to mention, because aren't these both new sizes?
They are.
So for the Shimano junkies out there, maybe you have a new CI4, you don't necessarily feel like you need the Vanford, but this actually gives you more options. And I will tell just the customers out there who are just seeing it on video, it is a smaller 5,000. So this is not like, this isn't your blown overboard. Like I would 100% use that, like Rich was saying, for plugging for rockfish, some larger applications like that. It's certainly not that overbuilt, over whatever reel.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a compact 5,000. So what that basically means is that the 5,000 Vanford is roughly around the same size as the 4,000 in body size, but the rotor cup and the spool get larger, giving you that line capacity. And for comparison, we can compare it to some of the new Saragosas that are out. So these are both 5,000 size reels. You can see that the line capacity is pretty similar, but the frame size dramatically changes. And so for your inshore, your bay, your light tackle jigging, if you want a heavier line or more line capacity, that Vanford's going to work well for you. But if you're going offshore, you want to do some wreck fishing, some cobia fishing. If you want a little bit beefier stick to throw heavier lures for cobia and big bull reds, this 5,000 Saragossa is going to be a really good reel. Nice heavyweight frame. Very smooth operating reel. They did a really nice job with these redesigns. And we now have the 5,000 and the 6,000 sizes both in stock. So no matter what you're going after, we got you covered.
Yeah, and again, like Rich said, you know, a lot of times these videos are kind of new to us, maybe, not new in general. These Saragossas and the Vanfords have just started pushing out. In fact, I've decided that Shimano must be, they're watching our What's Hot videos, and they're just feeding us these every week. So that way we have to put the Vanford on every week. It's just just enough to keep it going. But we are really excited, and these are great sizes, like you said. You know, really offer some different things. So with that, I'll move to the next most exciting thing, which are these beautiful new Tsunami Pliers we have here.
Oh, yes.
Hand model them. Yes. Very nice. I like to call these splash colors. So it's a cheap fishing plier. It's got cutters on it. We have crimping holes, grips, all the normal things, but inexpensive, has really cool color pattern to it. I think everybody kind of falls in line with the same thing. It's like you either want to spend very little on your pliers because they're going to go, or you want to spend a lot. So this fits perfectly. They look good. They feel nice.
Yeah, I'm a big plier guy. They're very comfortable in hand. Internal cutter, which is nice. The crimping portion of the plier as well as the nice grip, but they're nice and lightweight, which I really like. Doesn't weigh you down.
Absolutely. So switching gears here real quick, wanted to talk a little bit about the whiskey and books. So first off, we'd like to thank Sean Kimbrough. He just had us in for a video yesterday, which I was not invited to. But the main thing was it was in lieu of the CCA event coming up on the 3rd. So they are going to be doing an online kind of cocktail hour auction banquet in lieu of their banquet. So we definitely encourage everybody to make sure you sign up with them. I think they're going to be sharing cocktail recipes and doing all kinds of fun things. So Sean Kimbrough, of course, is a big whiskey guy. So we came over to do a video, and in turn, I guess we got books out of him too. So we've been out of his book, so that probably worked out well. So we have his books back in stock for regular season, nothing new. I know we were out of the panfish for a while, which is a great book, especially kind of coming around the winter, and we'll be hitting those spawning seasons, so that's a great book to read. And of course, to sip on, your Widow Jane, which just came in. We've got a nice oak and applewood flavor here. That'd probably be more my style. Yeah. And then this is your 10-year aged. That's not going to be me, but I'm sure it is delicious.
I've heard. They had a good time with it last night, and I know that I've used the oak wood one to cook steaks with, and it's got a phenomenal flavor to it. I'm not a whiskey drinker, but I do like cooking with it. It was a really good thing. You definitely look up some recipes for that one.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I highly recommend Sean's first book, The Chesapeake Light Tackle. It's a great book for beginners. If you want to learn how to jig for striped bass in the bay, if it's something kind of new to you, that's a great resource. Definitely, no questions about it. And
not to sweat over his book, but it is also full bay. It really is. So great Christmas item.
For the holidays, absolutely. The holidays are coming up, and we've got holiday shoppers already, and we got our sale coming up. So that's definitely a good thing to put in the Christmas stocking. One of the things that we're going to have on sale is Daiwa Combos. For the holiday season, so for our sales event. So we got this new combo in. This is the D-Travel, which is a pretty cool rod. So this is a telescoping spinning rod. It's 7.2. It comes with a 2500 size reel, very lightweight, and this actually has a really nice action to it for being a telescoping rod. This would be perfect for the backpack traveler, for somebody that's looking for just something to have in the back of the car. It comes with a travel case, so you put this in here, and it's big enough to not only fit the combo, but also a small tackle box, some pliers, all the assortments that you would need. So you can grab everything to go, which is nice to have, like I said, have in the back of the car to hit that favorite spot on the way home.
And I've seen hundreds and hundreds of these cheapy telescoping this and that. It definitely feels the level above, which is great. And again, the big companies are going to make 3 and 4 piece. So this is kind of the high quality telescoping part. I think is something we don't see a lot of. So really love the way that fits in price point, quality wise. It seems like it'll be really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely see the upgrade in quality for some of the other telescoping rods on the market with the way they do their furls and the fit and finish to this. It's definitely a nice rod. So a great kit to have with a rod like that, because that would be perfect for bass fishing.
Yep. So that's going to be actually on our 10%. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No worries. Well, we got this bass fishing kit in that comes with a very nice assortment of tackle. This has pretty much got everything you're going to need for all your bass fishing rigging style fishing, for worms, for soft plastics of all kinds of sorts. You got your bullet weights, beads. It even has on the back some recommended rigging techniques that you can use with the tackle that's in here. So this is a really nice kit. Also would go well with a nice gift. Maybe the combo, the rigging kit, for that bass fisherman in your life, or even these would be good for using for snakeheads as well.
That's what I was going to say. We just need to actually slap a big snakehead sticker, and it's our snakehead kit. That's all I see within that, really. So yeah, great for either one. So going back to the combos, so we have 10% off Daiwa Combos for the big sales event coming up. So that also includes anything that has a Daiwa reel on it. So we make a ton of custom combos here, and we've been really whipping them out lately as things have been dying down. We've gotten a little colder out. So one of our best-selling combos, actually, this is a Daiwa Reveros reel. We've got, 20 or 30 pound?
Yeah, it should be 20,
20-pound braid on there on a nice St. Croix Triumph 6.6 medium fast action here. So really nice rod, really nice combo. So this is $159 regularly. It'll be 10% off on the event. At the event, you're gonna find a ton of these combos. So we're gonna have racks and racks of these Daiwa selected Daiwa combos. They're not all gonna be combos you see on Daiwa's website. They honestly don't make that many pre-made combos. So we will have a little bit of everything. There'll be a little bit of the lower end, $20, $30, $40 combos, all the way up to some of these nicer St. Croix combos, some offshore stuff. I mean, we really have a nice splattering of things out there. So definitely really excited about that. Just talking about some other combos that we've kind of been working on. So this was a big hit last year. This is our SLX combos. They're trimmed out in blue, the rod and the reel, and then we have a nice Yozuri blue braid on them. Our custom inline spinner, weedless rigs for snakehead. So this is a great, again, present, gift, all the above. But big note there is I feel like we went half the summer having no rods, no reels, nothing. It makes us very sad, very sad. So we're happy that we have things pre-rigged, custom rigged, custom made stuff. So if you haven't been here in a month, maybe 2 months, it's completely different. We have all new, everything's new.
It's been nice having our staff be able to choose the right things that go together and pair up the right combos that fit the fishing needs that we have. So definitely come and check out our assortment. It's constantly changing. We're constantly adding stuff to it every day.
Yeah, and speaking of which, you got some rods hiding behind you to square up our fishing side of this.
So so we talked about those Vanfords. One of the reels that goes really well on a Zodius. And so we've got a couple of different Zodiuses here. This one we just got back in stock, so the 610 medium, and this is the new version. These have been slowly but surely trickling in. All the features that we've been talking about, the CI4 reel seat, it's got the new carbon monocool end to it. These are, I can't believe how light these are, and the Vanfords are getting lighter, the rods are getting lighter. It's just such a pleasure to fish with these rods, and we've got a couple of the spinning that are going to go well with those. We've got the conventionals in stock. So if you're a Shimano fan, you know the Zodius. If you're not, come in and check these out. You're going to really like what you feel.
And so the model we got in today, which again, I feel like this is like the Vanford, it's probably making all our videos right now. But the model we actually got in that's new is the 610 medium action casting. So that was traditionally our best seller always in the previous Zodius line. So I think that's really exciting because that's your jigging, your this, that's kind of like the wide range, does a little of everything around.
And you said we've been getting more and more stuff in. We've got a good assortment of bait casters that we can pair with this. So definitely come out and let us set up a nice outfit for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Very exciting. Which brings us to more exciting things. Rich and I are going to hold this for you.
This is pretty nice.
This is pretty nice.
It's really, really soft, too. So this is a little beach towel. It's got a nice, beautiful picture of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Great place to fish.
Right over there.
So I like to fish right somewhere in this area. No
so,
detail.
Bay Bridge towel. I mean, pretty simple, plain.
Yeah. Definitely a big gift item for the holidays.
Some other good gifty type things. So we just got this back in stock. This first time this year, actually. So this is a Benelli waterfowl hunting bag. Comes with a nice hard bottom, all kinds of bells and whistles. So we've got shell slots here. We've got stringers for stringers, clips. I mean, we could go on and on about this bag. There's probably 7,000 zippers, buttons, or otherwise. But a great waterproof bag. Again, the hard bottom's nice just because it will sit itself up. I love that in bags.
And if you haven't seen it, we just posted a video the other day about building out your duck blind bag, and so you can check that video out to see all the fun stuff that you can stuff in there, and that's a decent sized bag.
The amount of stuff is as much as you can fit. I think I just pulled out like a dozen squished pastries out of my hunting bag last week, so that's exactly how it goes. Your whole life will be in there before you're done with it.
And for your duck dog, so we've got this leash in stock now. It's it's 30 foot long, half-inch rope, so it gives you a nice long leash for when you're doing your training or just kind of brushing up on some retrieving skills from Avery. So this is a really nice quality. It's got leather reinforcement on the loops, nice big heavy brass buckle on it, so this will hold up for the test of time.
Absolutely.
And then I think one of the few things we have left, we got these new Pure Lure. We've been selling a lot of Pure Lure. Really like their clothing, so we now have some Sunmax. This is a little bit thicker than most of the other ones. It's actually fleece lined, which is really nice.
Yeah, it does feel different, and I think that for most people who've been wearing, I mean, we've all been wearing buffs, we've all been wearing face masks. I think we're all looking for like that different feel or different fit, that we like. So I think this does offer something different. As someone who's probably worn 50 different buffs over the past 6 months, this feels a little different. I don't know if I love it, but it looks great. It feels good. So that'll be really nice. And I guess we're saving, the best for last. That's the Surface Striker.
That's right. Look at that thing.
I mean, it does look extremely good. These are some great color patterns. This is a new top water plug Tsunami just came out with. offshore size.
It's an offshore size, but you know, one thing I want to point out is a lot of people see stuff like this and they think that there's no way we would fish with stripers in the bay. It's just too big, right? It's larger than what we usually use. And the reality is, if you ever go up to like the Cape Cod Canal,
That's all they use.
This is what they use, and they're fishing for the same fish that we fish. Those big springtime fish that we see in the summer and the spring when we're trolling, that's what they're catching in the middle of the summer up there with these. So there's no reason these wouldn't work. Would require a little bit heavier rod and reel. Maybe a Saragossa, Saragossa 5,000 or 6,000, a nice medium heavy to heavy action rod. But again, for tuna plug-in, for you know, I mean, it's a little on the larger side for mahi, but for a big bull mahi, that would be a lot of fun. You definitely get them jacked up. So definitely come in and check these out. It's a really cool lure. One of the cool things about this, if you turn this over, Mike, they have these ports in the back here, so you can actually unscrew those really easy. I just unscrewed one with a key. They have metal BBs in there that can help balance that lure, so you can actually kind of tinker with it a little bit, tune it to where you want it to be, get some different actions out of it. So definitely check that one.
Yeah, you're gonna want this Wonder Bread color.
Oh yeah, Wonder Bread's a great one.
Okay, well, thank you all for joining us this week. Definitely check out our sale next week. We should post online. We'll be bringing you tonnage of videos from those. And check us out in about 3 minutes with Rich Jenkins.
Oh, see you soon. Good luck out there. Have fun.
Thanks.